Hello, hello. Right, 1 second. Just figuring out a little bit of this. There we go. Ooh, I'm gonna be big. Wrong one. Let's see. I'm like still figure out. There's the scene. That's the scene out. No, why does it keep doing that? That is the one I want. Okay, there we go. Better. Um, Welcome to the stream tonight. I'm just starting a little bit early. Oh, there they come. They have started their music too. So I can do now the proper stream. There we go. Do, 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 do. We're going to mute the music just for now, just as we do the intro here. I just want to say welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new here, hey, make yourself at home, hit that subscribe button, and maybe, come hang out on future streams. I'm looking at Threadripper right here, or Epic, one or the other. Maybe it's Epic, but either way, thank you. Yeah, I know the stonks photo. I actually put that up. Oh man, Virgo, welcome to the chat. Also, anybody who is new, do hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome. If you like, hit that like button. And even if you don't like, why not hit that like button? It doesn't hurt you, and it definitely helps me. Also, too, if you want to share it with somebody else, feel free to share it. We're all about sharing here. Sharing is caring, and don't be a Karen and be sharing this stream. There you go. All right. I'm going to just sort of have this music playing in the background here. It's some nice calming music. This is starting soon. And I got to say, really exciting. I don't know, I've been really just sort of getting a lot of good engagement on the channel lately, so it's been pretty fun and exciting in that regard. We're having like a crazy streaming week, so yeah, if you really want to support the channel, I highly recommend checking out. There's a link in the description below to my wife's art store. Just check her art out. Why not? It doesn't cost you anything to look, and if you really want to support, buy some of her art. It supports her in her endeavors, and also helps us together as a couple. And you get something out of it. You're not just throwing money at some stranger on the internet. You're actually getting a piece of art that's gonna, benefit you and beautify your home, your life, and make you feel better about yourself every day. Support local. Buy from her store. I could use this AMD music as like commercial music. Make a difference in someone's life. By purchasing art, it will change your life and theirs at the same time. All right, I can't stay serious about that. But seriously, though, check it out. If you haven't, it's awesome. Really fun time doing the NVIDIA stream last night. There's some cool stuff that came up. I'm really excited for this stream specifically. I'm hoping there's going to be some X3D CPUs coming out. And I would love to see something releasing in the near term. I'm talking like Q1. I'm like before February. It'd be awesome to see something before February where we're going to have some X3D CPUs come in. Hopefully they'll be able to overclock. We'll see. If not, they'll probably be clocking up to 5+ gigahertz, I'm assuming, which will be amazing. And we'll see. Performance-wise, it looks like we've got a picture here of a Epic or Threadripper. You got your 4 sets of 3 CCDs, so that's going to be 12 times 8, 96 cores there. And I don't know what we're looking at here in the middle on this I/O die, but I don't think there's any graphics there. It would be kind of interesting if there's like some sort of see, I'm wondering if this is again maybe this is my stupidity and ignorance talking, but what if they put like AV1 encoding on a CPU? That'd be kind of interesting, but doubtful. But with the chiplet design, you know, that's what they talk about when, you know, they're talking about these modular type designs for CPUs. So who knows? We'll see what we got. Regardless, I'm excited. AMD typically delivers above and beyond. Granted, I was a little bit disappointed with their 7000 series CPUs. The non-X3D ones was definitely not a compelling argument to upgrade from my 5000 series. So a little disappointed on that regard, but also my wallet's kind of happy anyway. So, you know, we shall see. We shall see. I'm excited to see what Lisa's got in store for us. No doubt it's going to be some interesting stuff. We need to see Threadripper return, because Threadripper, if you remember, kind of skipped out on 5000 series, so we shall see. But we shall see. And any predictions, Virgo, what we're gonna see here? I'm thinking there's gonna be definitely some X3D CPUs. Will there be more than one? That's the question. Because really, like, or will they just tease them that they're coming? Because I remember when with the other X3D CPU, the 5800 X3D, that was like, yeah, 7950 X3D would be amazing. But at the same time, I don't know if that's really what's a good pitch, because the X3D wasn't really, I don't think it really helped that much in productivity of workloads, did it? And, you know, 7950 is more like a productivity type CPU, not so much a gaming CPU, right? The 5800X was the logical gaming choice, but I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I keep saying we shall see, but maybe we'll see nothing. I do like this starting graphic, though. I may have mentioned that before. Do you think there's going to be any new GPUs, or because I feel like AMD fans, like GPU fans, were kind of left wanting with the 7000, like the 7900 XTX and the 7900 XT. They were kind of like, yeah, but not that much. I don't know. I felt like it needed more. So, oh, come on, AMD. You just started a new song and there's only 1 minute left. I really shouldn't be commenting on the quality of their stream, considering the quality of mine. But let's just say there's nothing. I'm going to preface this with there can't be anything that AMD releases that's going to be more disappointing than the 4070 Ti. All right? So let's see. Come on, AMD. How's the music balance? Is the audio balance good, or am I too loud? How am I in the woofers? Yeah, after announcing the 7800 XT. Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe they're gonna like have something that's like 7800 or 7850 XT, and they're gonna like bring it down to like 600. I don't know. I feel like this is like the generation of poor pricing. No, I don't think it'll match the 4070 Ti, considering it's sort of already around the 7900 XT. So, but I must say though that, yeah, like in some games it was like, yeah, the 4070 Ti is like the same level as the current 3080. I don't know. Did you see that Gamers Nexus? Review. Now I wonder if that was the 12 gigabyte 3080 that they were comparing it to. Yeah, some benchmarks it is worse. I gotta say, hey, 3000 series was a good jump from the 2000 series, and hopefully 5000 series will be the same. I still haven't seen that 3 times 3090 Ti. Well, starting soon. Come on. It's been saying that the whole time. I got. It's 9:31. They're late. Come on. AMD, you're always about, you know, meeting your targets on time. And yet here we are waiting for you. We're going to have X3D Threadripper. How crazy would that be? I don't know if there would be really a point, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Really, like I've said before, I think the only compelling GPU this generation really is the 4090. From a value standpoint, which is really bad because it's not that great of a value, but it is the only one that has that performance leap over everything else. And Nvidia really did sort of troll everybody in the sense of everyone thinking, you know, these are going to be 600 watt cards and they're just going to be flaming turds of garbage. It's like, nope, actually, they're quite good. Yes, quite good. Yeah, you definitely get what you pay for with it. 7900 XTX is not too bad either, I would say. It's like the top level ones are like the only actual value proposition right now. But yeah, I'm just saying price cuts are definitely going to be on the horizon for AMD. It's kind of interesting because this sort of happened similarly, right? Like 10 series, right? For Nvidia, they were, 10 series for Nvidia was a great price to performance ratio. They were a nice big uplift from the 900 series, or from the 9 series, and then like the 20 series were just absolute garbage value wise. I think we're starting. You're starting? Come on, another song, AMD. What am I? On hold? I think we're all on hold. Your business is important to us. Please remain in line. And our customer service representative will be with you as soon as possible. Hey, Robloxics is in the house too. Very nice. Welcome. Yeah, 10 series is good, 20 series is bad, 30 series is good, 40 is bad. So it goes to logic that the 50 series is going to be good. Or maybe they're just all not that great. It's just 20 series was so bad that the 30 series seemed really good. And then the 40 series, because the 30 series is so good, or it was better than the 20, seems bad. But yeah. See, that's why Nvidia was really smart to skip the 800 series, right? They went straight from the 7 to the 9, and they skipped the 8. Oh, no, wait, that's not good. It's the... no, wait. I'm thinking like 7, 9. 10 was good. Maybe they were all bad. Oh, they're starting.
To plug in, to commit, to tap into the powerful network of minds, ideas, and possibilities that are gathered right here. Because the stakes are higher than ever.
Stakes. I love stakes.
Climate change, access to healthcare. These are the critical issues technology has the power to solve.
Will AMD solve it though? That is the question. Yeah, there were 800 series laptop ones.
And every home. But these aren't just exciting new technologies we're talking about. These are solutions, powerful innovations.
Powerful.
Most of all, hope. We're hopeful
Hope?
because the moments we spend right here might be some of the most important moments of the year.
I don't know about that, but
This is a chain reaction that begins now and affects
okay. Whatever you say, AMD, whatever you say.
exploration of others. Yes, the tech we'll see at CES will impress and astound us. It will also motivate us.
Oh wait, is this a CES ad or an AMD ad? Using toxic metals and throwaway products for the environment.
Be in it.
Be in it. Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
How was
welcome the
CES?
President and CEO of the Consumer Technology Association, Gary Shapiro.
Gary Shapiro. No relation to Ben. Just want to clarify that.
Welcome to CES 2023. I am so happy to see you here today.
I'm happy to see you
I'm
too.
also pleased to welcome back to the CES Keynote stage one of the tech world's most visionary leaders,
Mm-hmm.
AMD Chair and CEO, Dr. Lisa Su.
Yeah, she's definitely a boss in the tech world for sure.
You know, Lisa has been a keynoter at CES. several
Doesn't
times
matter. Doesn't matter if you're Team NVIDIA, Team AMD.
in Las Vegas,
Lisa is like
but also digital.
a ridiculous leader. Dr. Lisa is amazing.
Now, since my
Gotta
last
say that.
conversation with Dr. Su on a keynote stage, our world has changed dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
Back in early 2021, first responders and frontline workers were just getting the first vaccine doses, developed, of course, with the help of high performance and adaptive computing. Cut to today.
Folding at home. You're
What
welcome.
do we see? AMD's technology is powering nearly every product and service, shaping the future of computing. In fact, AMD is supporting advances in scientific research, healthcare, and safe driving, not to mention the gaming.
I don't know. AMD drivers, am I right?
Known for. Now, none of this would be possible without a leader like Dr. Su. She's actually a real and true immigrant success story, having immigrated to the U.S. from Taiwan at a young age, pioneering new research as a grad student, and making a real impact at Texas Instruments, IBM, and Freescale.
I've used her
Systems
TI-89s.
before joining AMD. She has pushed AMD to diversify and invest in new technologies, helping AMD become the industry leader it is today.
Man, this guy is going on and on.
He served on President Biden's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. And in fact, last year, we won the International Peace Honor for achievements in high-performance computing, donation of supercomputing power for infectious disease research, and inspiring young people to pursue careers in STEM. Just incredible. To share more on our vision for the future of computing,
I think he was hoping for an applause there.
AMD Chair and CEO, Dr. Lisa Su.
It's always funny when there's like a pause for applause and then nothing happens and they just like, moving on. Intense music intensifies.
Where the world's most advanced processors meet the world's most important challenges. This is where,
Running Crisis is the most important challenge.
together, we discover stars instead of wishing on them. We
Like
use
Vega.
supercomputers
Oh
to
wait,
help change the
we're
nature
going to forget that star.
We supercharge renewable energy and accelerate the pace of discovery. Together, we push limits. To shatter records with some of the world's fastest processing speeds.
Mm-hmm.
To work smarter, bridge oceans, and save more than the day. Together, we see power and potential. We tilt the fight in our favor with AI and AR. We lose ourselves in new worlds and create them pixel by pixel. Together, we turn the hardest problems into the greatest possibilities.
Okay. Pretty cool intro. I'm inspired.
Together, we advance.
Clap, 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 clap. High five. Come on. Aw, handshake. No GPU release. She's not wearing a leather jacket. Or is it leather? Pink? Or is it violet leather jacket?
Las Vegas. How's everyone doing tonight?
They're on the juice.
It's so wonderful to be here. Really want to welcome everyone who's also watching on the Worldcast. And I would say that it's so wonderful to be back here in
Oh,
person
she's
this
welcoming
year.
us.
I am so honored to be opening CES 2023. Now, we have a lot of new products and a lot of new technologies to show you tonight.
Very
Let's
nice.
go ahead and get started. You know, this is truly an incredible time to be.
Does that jacket have pockets for chips? Good.
You know, there have been many challenges, but there's also been this incredible surge in demand that stressed all
Alrighty, man.
aspects of our supply chain. But one thing is true. The pandemic made it clear that semiconductors are absolutely essential to everything that we do.
Pretty much.
Virtually every product, every service, every experience in our lives is powered by semiconductors. Whether you're talking about cloud services or how we work, game, and connect, chips have become a critical enabler of everything in our modern life. And with the growth of AI across all of these applications, the technology is becoming even smarter and more sophisticated every single day. Now, at AMD, we're all about pushing the envelope in high performance and adaptive computing, and using technology to create solutions to the world's most important challenges. Tonight, I want to give you just a peek into all of the ways technology is transforming how we do things. We have a truly packed show for you, and I'm really excited to be joined by some of our closest partners to discuss what we're doing across AI, hybrid work, gaming, healthcare, aerospace, and sustainable computing.
I'm glad she's going to
Let's
talk
get
about
started
gaming.
with AI.
Why does everybody talk about AI? It's terrifying, man. Visionary. Skynet. Persuasive. No, pervasive.
AI is truly the most important megatrend for the future of tech. And at its simplest, AI leverages the power of high-performance computing to analyze and interpret massive amounts of data to uncover patterns and make predictions on future outcomes.
Thank you for
We're
that.
already using AI every day. Think about Siri or Alexa on your smartphone or your smart device, or when you're doing shopping, identifying your shopping preferences online, or creating individualized medical treatments, or even predicting weather patterns and numerous other business applications. The full potential of AI, though, can only be realized when it is available across a range of devices, from intelligent endpoints to the edge to the cloud. And to bring the right level of AI capability to all devices, we need multiple compute engines.
Endpoint to the
CPUs,
edge.
GPUs, and adaptive accelerators. And we are one of the only companies in the world that have all of these engines. So let me start today with a brand new accelerator that
Start all of our engines.
AMD XDNA is a highly configurable AI accelerator that originated from our acquisition of Xilinx. What it does is it actually allows us to scale from PCs to intelligent endpoints to edge devices and even into the cloud. And what we've done with this architecture is it's actually very configurable. So you can really configure it for the right application and the right power efficiency. And because of this, we can deploy XDNA broadly across our entire product portfolio. Now, the first use of this architecture in AMD products will be in our Ryzen mobile CPUs for notebooks. So today, I'm very proud to announce the all-new Ryzen 7040 series.
Okay. Nice. RDNA 3 graphics. That's nice to have that on your mobile processor.
Now, you guys know we always use CES to announce our new notebook products. And this is our next generation processor for ultra-thin notebooks. And it's the industry's first mobile x86 processor to integrate a dedicated on-chip AI engine, which we call Ryzen AI. It features up to 8 Zen 4 cores, our latest RDNA 3 graphics, and our new Ryzen AI engine that runs 4 dedicated AI streams simultaneously, delivering up to 12 trillion AI operations per second.
So what does that mean? Please explain this. There's the chip man.
You guys know I love showing chips. So here is the all-new 7040.
Zoom in and lose it. It's shiny.
4-nanometer process technology, and it has more than 25 billion transistors.
That is pretty cool.
Almost
That's 4
twice as many
nanometer.
as our Ryzen 6000 generation.
That's pretty good.
Take good care of it, please.
Make sure that doesn't get into
So
competitors'
let's take a
hands.
look at
Oh,
some of the
okay.
performance.
Nope.
You
What's-
can see that the Ryzen 7040 is significantly faster than both our x86 competition as well as Apple.
Nice.
In CPU-intensive workloads
Okay.
like Cinebench, we're delivering up to 34% more performance for creators. In AI, we outperform the Apple M2 by 20%, while our x86 competition doesn't have an on-chip dedicated AI engine. And then when you look at gaming, we're more than 20% faster. So let's
Interesting.
take a look at some of that performance in action. What we're showing here is a time-lapse video of the popular Blender rendering application.
Ah, good old
Running
Blender
on
render.
stack Ryzen 7040 CPU,
It wouldn't be an AMD
Apple
presentation
OS in the
without
middle,
that.
and Intel's
I know,
highest end
AMD is
workstation
Cinebench.
on the left. I'm going to let the demo go for just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Should have time-lapsed it a little bit faster, but it is interesting.
So as the demo completes for AMD, what we see is the Ryzen system is 30% faster than Apple and 45% faster than our x86 competition. And this just shows you the tremendous overall performance. But it's not only about performance.
That is very
it's
interesting.
Very much about battery life.
Ah,
So with our 4-nanometer process technology, and frankly, our designers have been
cheatable hockey
spending
stick.
a tremendous amount of effort trying to optimize power across the entire design. The Ryzen 7040 series will enable more than 30 hours of battery life, which is just simply fantastic.
Yeah, that is really cool. But what is this? What do these AI engines do? That's my question. How does that help your mobile
Now,
computing?
What I'm most excited about with the new 7040 is actually the Ryzen AI capability. As I said,
Yeah,
this
what
is
does this
brand
do?
new for us to integrate on chip. And what it does is it'll actually open up a whole new set of experiences for our users. Things like more lifelike collaboration experiences with enhanced audio and video. Think about content creation being much more productive, or gaming performance being more real time. And even when you think about security, we can use AI to change the way we monitor security.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of excitement in the industry around our Ryzen 7040 series. You're going to hear from some of our partners. But I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that the first Ryzen 7040 notebooks will be available in March. And we will have more than
Very nice.
250 ultra-thin gaming and commercial notebook designs spanning our entire Ryzen 7000.
They've
series
really,
portfolio
really
by
clawed
the end of
back
this year.
notebook market, like share, like incredibly.
Okay, but as you guys know, it's not just about hardware.
I wonder, is this AI gonna allow for like similar things to like
We need to have very deep partnerships
NVIDIA's
with our software and our system partners.
their little
If you
feature
ever
with like
want more
bringing your
features,
eyes directly to the
Microsoft represents
screen?
the deepest and broadest partnerships spanning
Possibly.
across hardware, software, and systems, and also across client, edge, and cloud. So
I
let's
don't know.
welcome Microsoft EVP and Chief Product Officer Panos Panay.
I gotta say, Microsoft is playing both sides here. You know that, Lisa, right? They're chilling with Intel too.
Your jacket's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. It's a pretty cool jacket, you have to admit. You got me.
Panos was not supposed to embarrass me in the first 5 seconds.
I have to say, it's great to be here, Lisa. I'm so
You're fired. We're not working with you ever again.
Last time I was digital. It's been ages since I've been in front of a crowd. This is really cool.
It is a pretty good crowd, though, tonight. What do you think?
It's pretty cool, yeah.
They're okay.
Good energy.
They're okay.
Good energy. A lot of familiar faces. A lot of familiar faces.
A lot of
It is
lot of
fantastic
peoples.
to have you here.
Thank you.
I would say, you heard everything I said about Microsoft as our partner. You guys have an incredible mission for, where technology is going, and our teams have done so much together over the years. So can you talk a little bit about, that collaboration?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's good. Like anchoring on the vision is perfect. Like start there.
Like we run Windows on all of those laptops, so it's pretty strong partnership.
Teams, the mission to empower every human on the planet, every organization on the planet to achieve more through technology, and I think we do that together. I think Microsoft and AMD have a long history, an incredible history, and a partnership, as a matter of fact, that has an impact in making a difference for people through tech. Now, Lisa, I think more than ever, I feel it's our responsibility to create experiences together. And like you just talked about.
Oh, they're creating
there's so much
experiences
transformation
together.
happening right now. these experiences need to empower and amplify what people can do with tech. And I can certainly say we're really on that path already. If you think about Xbox Series X and S, I'm sure we have some
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now I
completely
remember.
powered by AMD's SoCs.
Xbox fans?
Mm-hmm.
These are products we designed together all the way to the innovation experiences created across the silicon, Windows 11, including the Pluton security that
Windows 11, you know, that like hamstrung those 5000 series processors.
and ultimately, even the work that you do with us on Azure, like it all comes together so beautifully and comes together. I feel like our partnerships continues to grow, and the difference that you're making in the world is pretty awesome.
Well, I really appreciate that, Panos. You just heard me talk about Ryzen 7040.
Yep.
And, we spend a lot of time when we're together with our teams talking about empowering our customers with new user experiences and the importance of AI. We've really had our teams working on this, really big sprint with bringing Ryzen 7040 to the market. So can you talk a little bit about that and what people can expect?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. Let me just start by saying, and you hit it, and AI is the defining technology of our time. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's transforming industries. It's improving our daily lives in many ways. Some of it you see, some of it you don't see. And we are right now, right this moment, at an inflection point. This is where computing from the cloud to the edge is becoming more and more intelligent, more personal, and it's all done by harnessing the power of AI. Lisa, here's a way to think about it. AMD has been at the forefront of compute tech for a very long time and continues to be.
Don't put a year on it.
Driving key innovations, we talked about Xbox, Windows, and Azure. But now AMD is also at the forefront of AI technology with Ryzen, the 7040 series alongside Windows 11. It is our next step in this journey together.
I wonder if they're going to do something similar to like NVIDIA Broadcast with like Teams and that. You going to talk about that?
More efficiently on AMD powered devices.
You've told me every top I put on that chip you're going to use.
I'm going to try.
That's what he said. So can you give us just a little bit of an example?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so look, when you take Ryzen AI, here's the easiest way. It was kind of on the slides, but if you take Windows Studio effects, these are pretty powerful. Now we're living in a time these effects enable us
Laptop
really
GPU?
to be heard,
Only on like on chip. Has an integrated GPU. The 7040s. It's RDNA 3. Yeah, here it is. Eye contact. I knew it. And automatic framing.
our PC screens in such a big way, and we continue to be. And now you bring in portrait blur, you bring in eye contact, you bring in automatic framing, you bring in noise suppression. There are so many different things that AI bring to the forefront. You can't see
Knew
it,
it.
you can feel it.
Just like NVIDIA was saying with their broadcast software. So
That background blur without disappearing into it, which is so important, or the framing that you can see here
Yep.
on Sheila where it auto frames. These experiences,
yeah,
though,
auto framing, that was a long time on NVIDIA broadcast.
you're pushing it. Here's what's awesome. They can now run on AMD's AI engine, not taxing the CPU or GPU while only consuming a few hundred milliwatts. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, get out of that jargon. It means you get this incredible AI power. You sacrifice no battery life. You sacrifice no performance, essentially no performance. In essence, letting you run the powerful natural language models. And what does it translate to? It means I can connect with human beings without anything getting in my way and doing whatever else I want to do on the PC at the same time.
Well, it is absolutely the wave of the future. It's what we believe in. I know that it's what we've spent a lot of time on. Now, we're very excited about Ryzen AI and bringing some of the Windows Studio effects to the market. But Panos, just one more question, because we're here at CES, and everybody wants to know what's next. And our teams spend a lot of time on the future. You spend a lot of time on the future. So
This is the question you're not supposed to ask me.
no.
Yeah.
This is. Let's tell
You
the
embarrassed
world.
me with my jacket. Now I'm going to do this to you.
Meetings where we kind of do it in closed door sessions, not with 2,000, 3,000 people in front of us.
There might be a few more online too.
Just a few. 14,000.
Feels different. All right, let me offer this. Here's a thought. I'm a mouse and keyboard person. This is how I started at Microsoft. Take a lot of pride in my heritage in that. But I would say just like the mouse helped reinvent the graphical user interface, it was such an important part when the scroll wheel came and what it meant, what pointing meant.
Oh, I got a spammer. Free girls in my city.
Meaningful to me. AI is going to reinvent how you do everything on Windows, quite literally. Like these large generative models, like think language models, cogen models, image models. These models are so powerful, so delightful, so useful personally.
No girls for you, Roblox 6.
But they're also very compute intensive.
Not until you're
Been able to do this before. We have
old enough. I don't know.
intense workloads at this scale,
Not until you're 35.
and they're right here. It's going to require an operating system that blurs the line between the cloud and edge, and that's what we're doing right now. And then it takes the right silicon in the right place to deliver the best experience for our customers, because now you can do what you want to be doing at an exponential level. Like, nothing stops you from the chip all the way through to the cloud, enabled in great part by what you're doing, Lisa. I think the next generation of these products are going to inspire a ton. That's what I think. Is that all right?
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Panos.
Thank you for saying nothing,
Here, and thank
but a
you.
lot at the same time. All right. Come on. X3D, where you at?
All right. So now let's move to another very important area, which is
Gaming.
around hybrid work.
Ah.
Now, while many of us have really been working remotely over the last couple of years, there's a lot more we need to do to make hybrid work and remote work more seamless. Now, according to a recent survey, more than 80% of employees say that they like the flexibility of working from home and it makes them happier. But more than half of those employees also say that their connectivity issues are actually limiting their career. And only 25% of people believe their organizations are really prepared for hybrid work. And when you look at the biggest issues that are limiting productivity,
Pre-pandemic, I was making sure they were ready for it.
in a hybrid meeting, you're just getting to the most important part of the discussion, and something happens. Your audio drops, your video freezes, or your laptop runs out of battery. We know that technology can make this much better. And we believe that deep co-engineering at the solution level is really required to make hybrid work frictionless for both users and also IT departments. And so to talk more about how we're approaching this opportunity, let me introduce my next guest, HP President and CEO, Enrique Lores.
Enrique. Hello, Enrique.
Enrique, thank you so much for joining us on this very important topic. You know, HP has been a wonderful partner with AMD. We've done so much together.
He was laughing quite loudly when he came up.
How hybrid work is evolving, and you've spent a lot of time talking to customers about it. So, what are you hearing?
So first of all, Lisa, thank you for inviting us to participate here. I think what we are experiencing is probably the biggest change in how people work that we are going to see in our lifetime.
I doubt it.
Think about how are we engaging now with our teams? How do we
I don't think working from home is the biggest change we'll see in our... Well, maybe his lifetime. He's old. But
think about the role of the office and how what people like in the office
let's
is
just say
changing from what we used to do only a few years ago. And think
there's
also
probably
about
going to be some sort of VR work
growth.
environments.
For example, our estimate is that in 5 years from now, 50% of the workforce in the US are going to be freelancers. All these are radical changes that are opening the opportunity for disruptions, for opportunities, for innovation, and this is what makes the current situation so attractive and so relevant for all of us. So really excited about the changes that are happening and the opportunities for partnering this is bringing.
I completely agree with you. I think that the changes give us opportunities. I think innovation requires us to really work differently. This is one of the things I really appreciate so much about our relationship, because it really is about how do we co-engineer for some of these new challenges. Can you
Yeah,
talk a little
HP,
bit about
not
how
really
our
big
teams are
fan.
now working differently together?
Sure, I think there has been a very fundamental change on how the two teams have been working from how we used to work in the past. Now we all start by really identifying what are the user needs we are going after, what are the customer pain points that we are trying to address, and then by putting the two engineering teams together to address and to find the right solutions. And what we have found is
that
when we put
other
the
people's
team and
laptops
the
are what
engineering
people want to
together,
use.
and they can really think together about the solutions they're bringing, magic happens. And magic is really what we are after, because this is really what creates innovation.
HP,
and what drives
also known as
customer
hot poop.
satisfaction.
Well, one of the things I know that the engineering team tells me is they can't actually tell, who has which badge on when they're working together. Now, along those lines, you had a very exciting
Hard
announcement
pass.
this morning
That's
on your
good.
new Dragonfly Pro device, which is one of the things that we worked on together with our Ryzen processors. Can you tell us why this is such a big step forward?
Sure, and I think this is a
Dragonfly
great example of how
Pro.
the two teams together
Okay,
can
what
really
is
deliver
this?
wonderful things. Today we announced the Dragonfly Pro product, and really this is targeting the freelancer community that I was mentioning before, and it's really designed to address the needs
It's alright, Roblox. If you have an HP, we won't hate you.
For example,
It's okay.
We know that for these people, having a long battery life is tremendously important. They work long hours. They want to make sure that they can always access information when they need it. And we, by working together, we have been able to deliver 40% higher passcode score than the M1 that was the leading product until now. We also know how important it is for these people to get the right type of customer support. They don't work for large organizations like ours.
Wait,
They need the support
HP is talking about customer support? This is interesting.
with an application or with a device.
Okay.
We build a solution, a service in the device that is just by clicking a button.
Ah, more bloatware. Love it. Perfect HP. What everyone wanted.
Has become critical for these customers. So we have
You know what's critical for laptop customers is no bloatware. That is what's critical.
And the right video. So really we have integrated in this solution the right experiences that these customers are going to be demanding.
Ah, so you've added a lot more bloatware. Sounds great, HP. Sounds great. She's like, thank goodness we've got a ton of threads to handle all that features that you've put in there.
Sure, I would say that this
McAfee and Norton, and you let them fight each other. It's like finally something that can run all of our bloatware.
Solutions in the spring that will leverage all these products. And Lisa, you and I have been working together for many years now.
We don't talk about Norton.
I am really more excited.
No. We don't talk about Norton. No.
Companies in the future. And I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for all the innovation that your team has brought. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Enrique. It's been a wonderful partnership.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you being here.
Now get out of here. Where do I go? Okay, over here.
All right, now let's move to the world of gaming. Do we have any gamers in the house?
Yes! Right here! I play games. All right. I am leaning forward in my seat. Look at all that ray tracing behind Lisa.
So
Applause.
you guys know
There was supposed to be applause.
is actually in our DNA. We love
Our
gaming,
DNA.
we're intensely
Huh?
focused on
Get
bringing
it?
the best
In
experiences
our
possible
DNA.
to the more than 3 billion gamers around the world.
Good dad
The
joke,
majority
Lisa.
of whom
I appreciate
play
it.
On either PCs or consoles. AMD Ryzen processors and Radeon graphics are at the heart of gaming all over. When you think about gaming PCs from OEMs or DIYers, the PlayStation 5, Microsoft Xbox
I'm a
Series X and
DIYer.
S, Valve Steam Deck consoles, cloud gaming services like Microsoft's
Ooh,
xCloud,
Steam Deck
nor
with that
even
7040 would be
gaming
nice.
into cars with the newest generation of Teslas. In
Mm-hmm.
the last few months, we launched our new Ryzen 7000 series CPUs and Radeon RX 7900 series GPUs, which has been really exciting. But we
Performance
know
beats
a
all
lot
last
of
generation
gamers
cards,
want
even
game
though there's new
everywhere,
ones.
And today we have a number of products to talk to you about.
I'm
on
happy.
the mobile side and as well as the desktop side.
All right.
So let's start first with mobile. With
Aw,
the Ryzen
come on.
7045 CPUs.
She knows the juicy stuff.
The Ryzen
7045.
7045 HX series is our first mobile
16
CPU
cores,
design.
32 threads,
For
and
gamers and
5.4
creators who want the highest
gigahertz
possible
boost.
performance in a notebook.
Wow.
Combines up to 16 of our high-performance Zen 4 cores with boost speeds up to 5.4 gigahertz.
I bet this thing would outperform my 5950X.
Process technology. So let's just take a look at the performance. Our previous generation Ryzen 6900HX series were already phenomenal for 1080p gaming.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're doing with the 7945HX is to take that to a different level of performance. What we're seeing is, on average, 24% higher performance across a range of popular games. And when you
Nice.
look at content creation and productivity applications, when we compare against
Wow.
our competition, those 16 Zen
12900HX,
cores
okay.
deliver significantly more performance, more than 50% faster across a wide range of applications that will enable creators to accomplish so much more with this notebook.
Pretty cool.
Now, the 7945X
Not
enables
gonna
a
lie.
different category of mobile laptops for gaming and content creation, but we're also bringing new mobile gaming GPUs to the market today.
Okay. Yeah.
The RTX
7,000.
3 that we launched in the desktop, we're now launching our first products in laptops with our new Radeon RX 7000 mobile GPUs.
Interesting.
And what we're doing here, the first chip in the series, the RX 7000 series for gaming and creator laptops, is the new Radeon 7600M XT. And what we have here
Lightweight.
is 32 RDNA 3 compute units, 8 gigabytes of GDDR6
It's a baby
memory,
GPU, but
and a
not bad.
configurable power that allows us to adjust for the best balance of performance and battery life across a wide range of system designs. So let's take a look at some of the performance here. What we see for these guys in 1080p,
Is that a desktop
7600M
3060?
actually delivers next level performance in its class, with 26% faster frame rates on average compared to the competition.
Oh, that's
Now,
the
you're gonna see these guys
oh no,
in
sorry, that's a
Ryzen
mobile 3060, so
Ryzen 7945 and Radeon 7600M XT laptops starting in February. And you'll see even more gaming notebooks coming later this year, including some new AMD Advantage notebooks.
cool. Very nice.
So to talk more about
Clap,
how
clap.
to bring some of these products to life, our next partner is one that has adopted AMD very broadly across their portfolio.
Oh,
and that
Asus?
is Lenovo. So
Oh,
let me
Lenovo.
welcome
All right.
Lenovo EVP
A lot of them have
President
adopted a
Matt
lot of
Wilson
AMD
to the
across
stage.
their Lenovo. Another bloatware. We needed all the cores, so we partnered with AMD to run our
Welcome, Matt.
bloatware.
It's so great to see you here tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Lisa. And it's
Man,
such a
Matt's
pleasure to
dressed
be
pretty
here with
nice.
all
Look at
of
him
you
all
favorite
fancy with
leaders
his
here at
suit.
CES. And honestly, what makes this year even more special is the honor of being here on stage with you, Lisa.
Thank you.
So I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share more on our two companies' deep and storied partnership and our strong shared commitment to keep this flame burning even
Oh, yeah.
brighter year after year.
Well,
Burning
that's
brighter,
something
huh?
I really appreciate.
I don't want to hear burning brighter when you're talking about
Lenovo,
laptops, my
because
friend.
We've seen deep collaboration in a lot of products. So can you talk a little bit about some of those products?
Lisa, we've talked a lot about how collaboration is the key to unlocking innovation. And over the years, we've built a deep partnership with Lenovo and AMD that spans from the data center to the workstation and all form factors of PCs.
But we're talking about gaming
And
here.
we're stronger together.
So get your head on
Together,
straight, buddy.
We really believe there isn't a problem or challenge that we can't solve.
And together we
At Lenovo,
advance.
We're focused on a vision of developing and delivering smarter technology
You
for
know?
all. And I know how deeply you personally and AMD share in that vision. And our partnership is really built on a proud history of decades of working together, bringing groundbreaking hardware and tech solutions to the market. And these include the ThinkPad Z series that we announced last year at CES together, which were among the first to use AMD Ryzen Pro 6000. And Lenovo was also the exclusive workstation launch partner with AMD's Threadripper Pro and our
Oh,
powerful
yeah.
ThinkStation P620. And that really has been a game changer in accelerating workflows across various industries.
Yeah, I think that was the
Thank you so
only
much, Matt, for
5000
that
series
deep
Threadrippers
partnership.
were with
Now,
them.
we are in the gaming section, and
Yeah, so
I
shut
think
up
we're
about
really
productivity,
excited about
buddy.
gaming. So can you talk about some of the products that you have launching here at CES?
I would love to, Lisa. And in fact, look, since 2017, we've launched Ryzen
RGB.
powerful Lenovo
RGB.
PCs.
RGB.
The world's #1 PC company, Lenovo is here to deliver our shared vision to this growing gaming community by providing the best gaming hardware and experiences on the planet. And gaming communities are massive and growing, as you mentioned earlier. And esports, for example, is one of the fastest
Growing.
growing sports in the world.
Wider
And so
around their
tomorrow
waist.
We are unveiling our first Lenovo Legion Pro Series laptops, and they integrate the latest generation of
January
AMD Ryzen
5th, tomorrow.
7045 series of processors that you just launched, Lisa, to take gaming to the next level. And the new Ryzen 7045 HX series bring fantastic best-in-class processors to gaming laptops. And we really have been tight to hit
Laptops.
on every aspect of our new gaming platforms.
He did lag.
Technology in the Legion Pro. So can you share a little bit about what we've done with some of those experiences?
Absolutely. We've spent a lot of time with AMD and realizing the potential of the new Lenovo Legion laptops. And our teams really worked together to ensure that the new Legion Pro can fully leverage the new Ryzen 7000 series to max out frames per second, pushing the envelope even further. And
With
the
more
level of
RGB.
power and performance we managed to tap from the CPU is truly impressive. And this is going to be the most powerful AMD Ryzen gaming laptop.
I feel like he
ever
needs to be
released,
saying bro
and I
more.
can't wait for gamers to experience these
Not gonna
platforms.
lie.
And Lisa, We also agree that
Lisa
AI
Bro.
is one of the keys to unlocking
These
the
Legion
full
Pro
benefits of
series are
gaming.
amazeballs.
And AI really elevates gaming with benefits including improving network bandwidth, lowering your device's power consumption, and increasing frames per second, and even more than that. And the new Ryzen 7000 series have been a big part of really making all of this happen. And we have AI engineered into our systems that can work alongside AMD Ryzen processors to dynamically tune the CPU for up to a target 5% boost in performance.
Ooh, 5% boost, not bad.
Performance far beyond what was thought to be possible.
Well, I think we both agree that Legion Pro is fantastic. And the other thing is we also realize that this is really just the beginning. So can you talk a little bit more?
This is
about,
really just a product
Legion Pro and
advertisement.
what, we should expect from
So
Lenovo
get
and
it,
AMD?
get with it.
Absolutely. Well, as you know, this is just the beginning. And in all, Lenovo is going to have 50 different laptops, desktops, and workstations powered by AMD in
Laptops.
2023. That's a big number. So stay tuned because, as we like to say, we're just getting started.
Because I
love it. I love it. Thank you, Matt.
like to lift, tune my lats, my laptops, flex my lats.
Okay, lots of systems will be out there, but now let's move into desktops.
Yes.
And I know
Thank
a few
you.
of you may be waiting for some desktop chips.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yes?
Uh-huh.
No? Maybe?
Yes, X3D, come on. Let's do it.
So one of the biggest recent
There you
innovations
go.
in gaming PCs has been our introduction of 3D V-Cache memory technology in our Ryzen 5800 X3D CPUs.
Very nice.
What we did is we used 3D packaging to stack memory on top of CPUs to deliver substantially more performance in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Ryzen 7 5800
There we go.
X3D launched as the world's fastest gaming processor. And tonight, I'm very excited to announce that we are now bringing 3D V-Cache technology to our Ryzen 7000 processor.
Good. Thank you. Like, well, we knew it was coming, but let's see. Let's see those charts.
The Ryzen 7 7800 X3D is 8 cores, 16 threads,
Yeah, 8
5
core.
gigahertz frequency, and 104 megabytes of cache. which
That's a lot of
more than
cache.
doubles the cache compared to the Ryzen 7700X non-X3D version.
Okay.
These larger caches are important, especially in gaming. Now let's
Yes.
take a look at some of this performance. The 7800 X3D delivers on average 15% more performance than the 5800 X3D
Okay.
across popular games.
15% up.
Is that
Okay.
okay?
That's good. I want to see it versus the 13900K though.
But guys, as great as the 7800 X3D is, I've had a lot of our fans asking me for even
More
higher
cores.
end options.
Yes.
Tonight, I'm very
Another
happy
one.
to announce that we're also bringing
7900.
V-Cache technology to 12 and 16 core Ryzen 7.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. 7950 X3D. Wow. That's going to be crazy.
Hard on this. The Ryzen 9 7950
Yeah.
is our first 16-core Ryzen
There we
processor
go.
with V-Cache technology and our fastest 3D stack chip ever.
Oh, yeah.
It features 6
Burn, baby, burn.
CPU cores, boost speeds up to 5.7 gigahertz.
That is
and
incredible.
144 megabyte cache
Oh, I cannot wait.
for this performance.
Yes.
In 1080p gaming performance versus the
There we go.
competition, you can see that the 7950 X3D is faster across a wide range of games,
Okay.
consistently delivering much higher frames per second, which makes this the ultimate processor for gamers and creators.
Better believe it. Nice.
When you think about
That is
processors,
compelling.
you also need great games. And what I'd like to show you now is one of the most anticipated new games of 2023, Star Wars Jedi Survivor from our friends at Respawn. This title has actually been developed on Ryzen, and it's been optimized for Ryzen processors.
Very
Let's take a
nice.
look at some gameplay.
This is some good stuff right here. Wow. 16 core X3D V cache. That is going to be incredible. Although, you know what? The 13900KS is probably going to be just slightly better. Because they're talking about 15% uplift for the 13900K over the 13900KS over the 13900K. So we shall see. But that is amazing still. Wow, 5.7 gigahertz.
So I'm very excited to
16
announce that
cores.
we will be bundling the game with our select Ryzen 7000 series CPUs
Nice.
starting later this month.
Okay.
And when I look at all of these things,
Nice, later this month. That's what I was hoping for too.
Incredible portfolio for you with Ryzen desktop processors.
That is incredible.
New 7800, 7900, and 7950 X3D parts.
Okay, that 7900 X3D looks really good right about now. Like significantly better. Why is the 7800 X3D so low with its boost? That's what I don't get.
Make Ryzen the best CPU at every price point in the desktop market.
Ooh, very nice. That is amazing.
Let's switch gears now and transition to a very different world where
No.
is making a huge difference.
No.
This is the world
More gaming.
of adaptive computing.
Come on. I wanted more gaming. Innovation. Discovery. Impact. Words. AMD. Together we advance.
So last year we acquired Xilinx, which gave us leadership in a whole new set of technologies and a whole new set of markets.
Now, leadership or a foothold?
Are unique in that the hardware can be changed and optimized multiple times to perform whichever task you need. And this allows a chip to be adapted for optimal performance for a specific application or actually changed on the fly to add new features. We are very proud to be #1 in adaptive computing.
#1 provider.
10 of the top auto manufacturers, 6 of the top 7 5G wireless equipment manufacturers, and more than 6,000 different customers across healthcare, aerospace, industrial, and other embedded
Wait,
markets
was the price even
that are
given?
using our product set of markets. AM5 motherboards that will make Ryzen the best CPU at every price point.
They didn't even give a price.
Market. There's nothing more important.
Let's go back
than
live.
Technology to improve our healthcare, and this is being used in a number of areas. So to help us understand more about this, let's welcome a true expert in this field and one of our deepest healthcare partners, Bob DeSantis, EVP and Chief Product Officer at Intuitive Surgical.
One of our deepest learning partners.
Thank you, Bob. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Wow, it's exciting to be here. Thank you, Lisa.
I would say that there's so much we have to learn about what technology can do in healthcare. So can you tell us a little bit about what Intuitive does and what it means to healthcare?
Absolutely. So Intuitive was founded on a vision that surgery could be improved.
Really intuitive.
By leveraging advanced processing and electromechanical systems, i.e. robotics.
Some robotic
So we
surgery.
work at the intersection of healthcare and technology to enable surgeons to ultimately help patients. And the Da Vinci surgical platform, the Da Vinci surgical system, is the realization of that vision. And just some numbers to give you a perspective for kind of the scope and the impact that Da Vinci's having. To date, over 11 million patients have benefited from having a surgical procedure performed on the Da Vinci platform.
Nice.
Every
That's a
day,
clap-worthy one.
Every 18 seconds, every day right now, somewhere around the globe, a patient is having another Da Vinci procedure. So that means that in our short time here on stage, about another 12 patients will benefit from the Da Vinci surgical platform.
That's really cool.
To give you a feel for how the platform actually works, I'd like to show you a video, and the video contains some stories from 2 of our most important customer categories.
Gonna have
One,
video of someone getting cut open.
and also the patient. And this patient happens to also be an employee. In the video, we'll see 3 of our surgical platforms. The first is called single port because all the instrumentation goes into the body through a single access point about the size of a quarter. The second is called the Ion platform. And the Ion makes no incisions at all. It goes through a natural orifice. This one goes through the mouth, through the trachea. And the last is called multiport. Multiple arms, multiple incisions.
Multiport.
That go into
It goes in all the holes.
That right now is really the bulk of our procedures right now. Multiport does a variety of procedures from the pelvis to the abdomen.
It's entering all ports to deliver a medical procedure.
Sitting in the robot, you feel like you have control over all of the technology around you. You've got your hands controlling one thing, your eyes and your feet yet another. And you apply that technology and say, let's look at what the robot can show me.
There's a lot of collab happening right here. A lot of labs. Oh, they're going in an orifice.
My father was a patient. He had a Da Vinci surgery. In my everyday, I'm charged up about what we're doing, about building better products. We're thinking about different types of robots, different instruments to be able to do more jobs more efficiently.
More routers.
Ways to bring new vision technologies to the
Drills.
so they can see yet more that the naked eye can't see, giving that surgeon more information to do their job better.
That is cool though. Being able to like leverage things like that to improve healthcare. A very good usage. I do like that like AMD's actually showing like actual like real applications versus like this is what could be.
AMD is critical for us. Our engineering teams are focused on developing systems that, again, enable surgeons to obtain better outcomes, improving and sometimes saving lives. AMD's adaptive computing technology.
Improving and sometimes saving lives? I hope that they're always saving lives, not just sometimes. Or usually saving lives. Goodness. Ah. That's why you use gamer boost, rage boost.
And the safety mechanisms of our platform. And when it comes to surgery, and especially robotic surgery, motion control, visualization, and safety mechanisms are essential. Having a multi-generational, scalable, and reusable compute platform helps Intuitive integrate the same parts across multiple product platforms by programming, adapting them to suit our needs.
I love it. I love it. Now, one of the things I found so interesting, Bob, was that Intuitive's technology can also help reduce the time to diagnose disease and really help patients get answers more quickly. So, can you talk a little bit about this?
Absolutely, and I'll use lung cancer as an example.
Because AI is really good for like identifying spots on scans themselves.
Diagnosis and treatment. Our Ion platform, again, a robotically driven bronchoscopic catheter, enables access deep inside the lung that wasn't previously possible. That helps physicians to get a biopsy and potentially diagnose lung cancer sooner, which can lead to earlier treatment. And as you can see from the graphic, these are two patients with a suspicious lung lesion that have gone through two different patient journeys. The one with the robotic approach allows a diagnosis and a treatment much sooner. And when it comes to lung cancer, time really matters.
We are
it's
so
true.
proud of our partnership and the role that adaptive computing plays to do things like this. Bob, I'm asking everyone, as you look out over the next few years, how are you thinking the future evolves and the role of AI in your products?
Yeah, with everything we're doing with our platforms today, we really believe we're at the tip of the iceberg. We currently have AI and AR integrated into our ecosystem and into our platform. We are further developing it, using it to enable surgeons to develop more efficient techniques to provide better, safer surgery. So the safer surgery, whether it's planning before the surgery, during the surgery interoperatively, the imaging, the planning, the stage, the adjunct of AR, AI is really helping us bring the future forward.
Sounds like our engineers are going to be pretty busy over the next few years. Bob,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for the incredible partnership. We're truly honored to be your
Nice.
partner.
That's a cool partnership. Big claps. Big claps.
So medical imaging is another area where AMD technology is dramatically improving patient care. Whether it's CT scans or ultrasounds, our adaptive SoCs and FPGAs are used to create high-resolution scans in real time to diagnose medical conditions as early as possible. And tonight, we are announcing new Vitis medical imaging libraries that will make it even easier for medical device manufacturers to offer high-resolution imaging at 1,000 frames per second or more. Now let's hear from another partner who's using our technology, Clarius, to transform access to healthcare in remote areas.
Fernie is a town of 5,000 people. We have limited resources. We don't have CT scan, we don't have diagnostic ultrasound. Sometimes we can't even do an X-ray. Before we started using handheld ultrasound, people would have to travel for diagnostic ultrasound. And in the winter, that was a significant risk.
Clarius is a leader in handheld ultrasound. Our mission is to bring the power of medical imaging in a community setting.
Traditional ultrasound systems are expensive, they're not portable, and they're very difficult to use. And we got really excited about creating a solution that's wireless, that's inexpensive, and that's powered by artificial intelligence.
As a physician, we're using technology more and more in our practice, and it's important that we can trust that technology.
When we found out about the AMD Zinc, it was a game changer for us.
I wonder if there's like
really help solve our technical challenges by creating a platform where we can add.
It's like just think I was like, be cool if there's like a home ultrasound.
Onto a single platform. It's incredibly
It's a boy, sir.
to see our devices being used by thousands of users and affecting millions of patients' lives.
Ultrasound can help me save lives. In a few years, we'll have handheld ultrasound all over the province, and people will be able to diagnose conditions without their patients having to travel thousands of miles.
Ooh, all over the province. That sounds like Canada.
Those are great stories. And I'd like to talk about another one, which is also a very interesting area. There's a lot of talk these days about the metaverse, whether you're talking about virtual or augmented reality. But what really excites me most are applications that really help make our lives better. And we are seeing some amazing innovation in the operating room. Magic Leap is a true leader in AR and a longtime AMD partner. So to talk more about how AR is advancing healthcare, let me welcome CEO Peggy Johnson.
Healthcare and Omniverse are two things I don't want to hear about together. I want my health as far away from Facebook as possible, thank you.
Lisa.
Jeez.
Peggy, it's so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's so much excitement, a lot of discussion around AR, VR, the metaverse.
I know, right?
I would
not want to have any of my healthcare information anywhere near the metaverse. No, thank you. Like AR, sure, but yeah, Facebook, no, thank you.
And let me start by saying that
that's super creepy to me.
And virtual reality are two very different technologies.
Yes,
with very
obviously.
different capabilities and use cases. Virtual reality is great for things like gaming, entertainment, and providing you with a total escape from your physical world.
Where have I heard this?
Is the merging of your physical
Yeah,
world
getting health info from the Facebook. Yeah, you're not supposed to get any health information from Facebook, right?
But we merge digital content into your field of view. So with highly immersive augmented reality, like that enabled by Magic Leap 2, that digital content can now become a digital twin of a factory or
Wait, digital twin? This sounds familiar.
or even a surgical plan where you can overlay on the patient.
I think I heard about digital twins last night.
So it can also connect you with a remote expert who can guide you through perhaps a complicated procedure and even
How to do surgery on yourself.
from afar, from anywhere in the world, really, using Magic Leap 2 or even a laptop.
Well,
That'd be kind of
it's
cool.
Fascinating technology.
Not.
And I know, we've been working on it together for a number of years. Congratulations on the launch of Magic Leap 2. Can you tell us a little bit more about what makes Magic Leap 2 so special?
Yeah, so a couple things. First is Magic Leap 2's optical stack. That's the thing that enables this industry-leading image quality when you put the headset on.
You can barely tell you're wearing it.
Is very, very clear. There's a large field of view to put that digital content in front of. And then we have a first-to-market feature called dynamic dimming. That is a capability which allows you to darken the area behind the digital content so it appears even more solid in brightly lit settings like an operating room. It's really needed in there. And then to power these capabilities, we needed a high-performance processor. There's a lot going on here, and it needed to be capable of driving experiences and use cases that our customer needed. And because of AMD's leadership in Zen cores and Radeon graphics, we partnered with your team to define a custom processor for Magic Leap 2.
Ooh,
And we
Magic
also
Leap
developed a
processor.
custom computer vision and AI processing engine that's been a key component to how Magic Leap 2 maps and then understands that physical world. And our
2020,
collaboration with
2021.
AMD has resulted in the industry's most advanced augmented reality platform for enterprise. So thank you for that.
Thank you, thank you. You know, what I love about this, again, is this is back to the motto of you have to optimize silicon, system, and software together to get the best result. Now, healthcare is clearly one of the most promising areas for AR. So, and I know you're very active in it with lots of partners. So can you talk about how customers are using Magic Leap?
AR in healthcare makes sense.
Healthcare probably has some of the most advanced AR use cases, and they actually generate two-day positive outcomes for patients and for doctors. So think of surgical planning and 3D visualizations of MRIs.
You can have, like, you know, dots on the patient's skin for where the doctor's supposed to cut. It's like, this is my first time cutting someone open, but there's dots. Just cut along the dots.
That connects physicians to live clinical data and the image of those on the Magic Leap 2 platform. And in certain procedures, physicians have to actually guide a catheter through the blood vessels of the heart. And they do that now while looking at a 2D screen in front of them. But with Senti AR, the physician is able to see this 3D map of the patient's heart in front of their eyes and the location of the catheter all in real time.
Which is good.
This is absolutely game-changing for the industry.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really only possible with augmented reality.
No, it's amazing technology, really. So what's next for Magic Leap 2?
Okay, well, I'm excited to announce that we are now what's called 60601 certified.
Oh yeah, 60601. Familiar. UL 60601. It's for medical devices.
The only AR device with this certification in place. In fact, the Senti AR solution is now under that standard review by the FDA, and we hope to see their software on our platform a little bit later this year.
I work with 60601 products.
Fantastic. It's clear that there's tremendous potential.
I'm familiar.
Now, I know you're also looking at a number of other use cases. What's next for this industry?
So the industry, first, we really need to focus on growing the content ecosystem that sits on top of the platform like Magic Leap 2, and that will bring more and more utility to devices like this. And then we need to make it smaller. We want to have just glasses format at some point, but to do that, we need to offload a lot of the compute to cloud instances like those powered by EPYC CPUs. Pervasive AI will also play a big part by maximizing the value of the data that Magic Leap 2 can process, so it can turn into actionable insights for the user. And it goes without saying that all of this will require very close collaboration with the industry.
I think, Peggy, again, our engineers love working with your team because it really is about collaboration and doing something that you might have thought was impossible. So we're very proud to partner with you. Congratulations on Magic Leap 2, and we look forward to making this next era of computing a reality.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for having me.
It's nice that they didn't talk about the metaverse and healthcare, because that was terrifying. I wonder if that was just like a slip.
So, it's not just on our planet where we're seeing the profound impact of high performance.
Well, Team Red, going to the red planet.
Has also been a trusted partner in aerospace.
Makes sense.
And we continue to work with the industry that innovates beyond boundaries of our planet. AMD solutions have been part of many recent space missions, from Mars Curiosity and Perseverance to the recently launched Artemis moon mission. We've also been working with commercial
Going to the
partners
moon.
in adaptive computing for space travel as well as for communications. To hear more about AMD
the astronaut guest. Yes.
The future of space exploration, I'm pleased to welcome a former NASA astronaut and Air Force colonel with more than 180 days in space. She was part of 2 space shuttle missions and led a 6-month expedition to the International Space Station, where she served as the lead robotics and science officer. Please
Very
welcome
cool.
Dr. Katie Coleman to the stage.
Nice. She is truly out of this world.
It is such an honor to have you with us today. I know that everyone is dying to hear about your experiences. Not many people can say they've been to space.
Is the Earth really round? Tell us. Tell us now. No, I'm just kidding. Of course it is.
A little bit about your missions.
Well, as a materials scientist, and Lisa, just thank you for having me here. It's been really amazing for me to learn all the different things that go into what I actually got to do. So as a materials scientist, I was really excited that my very first space shuttle mission was a science mission. And our results actually helped design the International Space Station as an orbiting laboratory. The second mission was led by Colonel Eileen Collins, first woman commander of the space shuttle.
Very
and
cool.
Our crew successfully deployed the Chandra X-ray Observatory. This is a telescope that literally everything that any of us know about black holes was revealed by this telescope. And my third mission
Quite
was my favorite,
insightful.
I have to say, because I got to live on the space station and I got to work there. And it's a test bed for going to the moon and Mars, and in the weightless environment allows us to do experiments that we literally can't do here on Earth. And it forms not just space exploration, but it's pivotal for improving lives down here on Earth as well.
It's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, for a long time, we've been working with the space industry, and adaptive computing products like our Xilinx FPGAs play an important part. Can you give us a sense of how this technology is used in space?
Well,
We do a lot of gaming on the space station. You know.
I had to do some homework. And it was really fascinating for me to understand more about what a difference adaptive computing can make. I mean, for explorers, it gives them literally a whole new toolbox of tools that can solve many of the challenges that we face at every turn. I mean, space exploration is hard. And by definition is about investigating into the unknown. And it's seldom straightforward, and it's never, ever easy. Especially when you put people on board those missions. And so whether it's a planetary probe or a space station or a rover,
That's why I trust
it
Hal.
can take years to design and launch these kinds of missions. And resources are limited. We have to plan the missions with the technology we have at the time. And so it's really imperative that these critical technologies be adaptable. We need to be able to modify instruments and detectors. This was really big for me. Being instruments and detectors so that after the mission is launched, then their functions could be changed. We can take advantage of innovation and optimize their functionality. I mean,
That
for
is
example,
good.
On the Perseverance Mars rover, adaptive technologies are used to help Perseverance, or Percy, as many call her,
To persevere.
to navigate on the surface of Mars using object recognition and terrain avoidance. And so that same technology is actually used for being able to analyze rock and soil samples. And this is really critical right now at this moment, where Perseverance is collecting these samples, because some of those samples will be actually brought back here to Earth by the Mars Sample Return mission that is upcoming. So
Ooh.
it's really important, and it's really
Good to hear about this upcoming mission.
to, adapt both hardware and software as missions evolve.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a special use case to think about how the technology is being used. Now, I love hearing about how our technology is being used. Now, all of us at AMD are extremely excited that we participated in the recent Artemis 1 mission. We had a lot of tech in Artemis, so can you tell us a little bit about why that's so important for the future of space exploration?
First, we had to prove that the moon is real.
Launch in person or watch it on TV.
I watched it.
Simply amazing.
Simply the
You
best.
actually get to see it in person, but
It's better than all
this is
the
a test
rest.
mission, and the Artemis program is designed to return humankind to the moon, not just to work there for a few days, but to stay and to use the lunar surface as a testing ground for sending humans to Mars. Now, Artemis 1 was a test flight of both the Space Launch System and the Orion capsule, and NASA launched the most powerful rocket that we have launched in 50 years to the moon, and the Orion spacecraft returned 26 days later. The next mission will have humans on the moon.
To the moon.
This one
Mm.
I'll say that again. This mission tested integrated systems for launching, for navigation, and for reentry. And the next mission will have humans aboard aboard that spacecraft in preparation
It's gonna be pretty
for
wild.
landing on the moon in future missions. So they used adaptive technology for systems like engine controllers, for displays, for command systems. And the Orion capsule had more than 5,000 unique sensors.
I think her earrings are hitting her mic.
Inside of the capsule, okay? And so there's really a lot that this is helping us understand
Yep.
the effects of the deep space environment on people. And
I think it's amazing, really, if you think about all that we were able to put there, and it's just something that we can't even imagine.
well, and then these missions are continuing, and unfortunately, it's they're long in between, and that's where the adaptive part I think really comes in. Is we don't want to launch with many years ago technology, and so for me, I don't what I think is really amazing about the Artemis missions is that the moon is not just a bright shape in the sky for me anymore. It's a place that we are going. And even the name Artemis.
For the first
is
time.
a
I mean,
symbol of Apollo. It's very fitting because the first woman and the first person of color will take those first steps on the moon. So
Cool. Space. There's so much of it.
I think Lisa
Space
and I
is
both have our
cool.
hands up. You never know. I'm retired from there now, but these are really exciting times. I mean, you should know that your child or the children of your friends and neighbors could very well someday live on the moon or travel to Mars.
Some of
I
my
have to
neighbors
say,
I wish would
Katie,
live on the
looking
moon.
at your career and what you've accomplished,
Oh, wait, no.
I think I'm speaking for everybody in the audience here. You are such a role model and a true inspiration for so many people. Now, I know you're very passionate about STEM education and how do we bring more people into these types of environments. Can you just tell us a little bit about what you think we should be doing as an industry?
Well, the challenges I think that we face in exploration, I mean, they're big and they're hard, and I think they demand courageous and inquisitive young people, younger than probably anybody in this room, that they bring their vision, their ingenuity, and their cross-disciplinary scientific expertise to innovation and to design.
She just called the whole room old.
Are super critical.
That's
I
hilarious.
completely agree.
It's like, you're all way too
All
old.
help by making sure that all of us tell the stories of our work and our discoveries in ways that compel the next generation to play a part in exploration, whatever kind they choose. I mean, your stories can ignite curiosity, which is fundamental to science and
Or ignite
exploration.
rocket
And
engines,
just
which
one
take us
spark
there.
can make a difference. I know it did for me. It never occurred to me to become an astronaut until I was in college. And I went to the same college that Lisa did, a really neat technical school on the banks of the Charles River in Boston.
What's it
and
called?
Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman astronaut, came and she talked at MIT, and I went to listen
Oh,
to her.
MIT.
And that's when the light
Gotta
bulb
love it.
really went off for me, which was that she was a person that I could relate to, and she had applied for and qualified for this amazing job. And for me, it really was a revelation to realize that maybe I, too, could try to be qualified for that. And as professionals in STEM fields, I think that we both understand the nature and the number of the challenges that we face. I mean, and due to those, I mean, we really cannot leave behind any potential teammates, especially those who think differently than a lot of people on our team already. And I'm actually just certain, Lisa, that if women had walked on the moon 60 years ago, every one of us in this room would have a different horizon today. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so excited about Artemis and those goals becoming a reality. I mean, on these first missions, we may be sending just a few people to the moon, but we'll definitely be changing the world.
Lovely. Send all the people to the moon.
Katie, I would say I think you might have inspired a few people tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all that you do.
And your team for having me. Thanks.
That was kind of cool.
All right, so right, let's turn to how we're bringing sustainable computing to the largest data centers in the world.
Epic. Let's get epic.
Every day, billions of people around the world use our EPYC data center CPUs and Instinct accelerators. The leading cloud companies, including Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Meta, Oracle, and many more, have all deployed AMD technology in their data centers. And many of the largest enterprises in the world also use AMD technology, including financial services, healthcare, industrial, automotive, and even Formula One. In entertainment, many of you may have seen Avatar, The Way of Water, over the holidays.
I have
What you
not.
probably didn't know
Nor do I
is that
desire to see it.
To really produce these movies,
Sorry.
you need incredible technology, and the artists at Weta FX used AMD technology to build those stunning visuals. Let's take a look.
Is that why it took so long to
Creativity is
produce?
an iterative
No, I'm just
process,
kidding.
So the more performance we can get out of our workstations and servers, the more headroom and time the artists have to do their best work. We tested all of the technology available to us on the market at the time, and AMD really came through for us. We found that it delivered the greatest performance per watt, per cabinet across our multiple workloads.
When we first installed the AMD EPYC CPUs, the comments and feedback that we received from artists and VFX supervisors was that they only wanted to use the new AMD EPYCs for their shows going forward.
Artists can now see their scene rendered live in front of them, whereas before that would often have to go off and be on a render wall.
The partnership with AMD has been exceptional because it's been helping us drive forward solutions in creating some of the world's largest movies, and those types of partnerships are critical for the ongoing success of our industry.
Cool. Clap, clap.
Now, at AMD, our job is to always push the envelope, especially in areas like high-performance computing and AI, where we're focused on meeting the insatiable demand for more compute in the most sustainable fashion. At the center of the modern data center is a high-performance CPU. Last November, we launched our 4th-gen EPYC processor, and it featured up to 96 Zen 4 cores and supports next-generation memory and I/O.
Cool.
4th-gen EPYC is truly the world's best data center CPU, with more than 300 world records.
300 world records. It also has the world record for the most world records.
And when you look at the performance, EPYC is up to 3 times faster in cloud, enterprise, and HPC applications, and up to 2.6 times faster in energy efficiency than the highest end processor
Better,
in competition.
not faster.
And this is
You
really
can't be
critical
faster in
as data center
efficiency.
power consumption becomes
But we get what
a
you're
larger
gonna, we get what
portion
you're
of the
saying.
world's energy usage, and IT departments manage higher energy costs and constrained energy supply. So let me put this in perspective in terms of numbers. If you take a typical rack in a data center, you can hold up to 15 servers. If you choose our competition servers, 15 servers would deliver 8,500 second rate performance. You can achieve that same level of performance with just 5 AMD 4th-gen EPYC servers.
Wow, that is pretty good. Hey, there's that 3 times performance.
And what this means, if you own a data center, this is just a huge benefit in terms of CapEx and OpEx. And now, when you look at a broader perspective of what it means for sustainability at the industry scale, last year we deployed about 15 million servers worldwide. If you consider the performance and energy efficiency advantages of our 4th-gen EPYC processors, that level, the impact is really profound. If you choose EPYC, you could save 52 billion kilowatt hours of electricity and avoid 26 million tons of CO2 emissions. And to remove this much CO2 from our atmosphere would require 28 million acres of forest. That's actually more than all of the national forest land in the state of California.
Which shrunk significantly in the last few years due to forest fires.
So now let me move to the world of data center AI, where the industry is focused on how to turn data into insights and actions.
Out of control. I mean, to help you.
First inference accelerator. This is the AMD Alveo V70. It's built with AMD XDNA technology, and that's the same AI engine processor that we talked about with Ryzen.
Oh, it's got a green PCB. Oh, no thanks. I kid.
operations per second. That's 400 trillion AI operations per second. We designed Alveo V70 to accelerate multiple AI models, including video analytics, customer recommendation engines, while delivering just great compute efficiency in a small form factor. Let's take a look at some of this performance.
Show this
Video
performance.
analytics applications, you need things like object detection, classification, and video code decode real time. Alveo V70 delivers 70% more street coverage for smart city applications, 72% more hospital bed coverage for patient monitoring, and 80% more checkout lane coverage in a smart retail store than the competition. And all of this
Smart
is within
city,
a 75
aka a
watt-hour
city that will
and I'm very
be
pleased to announce that we're
monitoring
gonna
you.
take pre-orders for the V70 cards today with availability this spring.
Interesting. I'll have to get that for my streaming.
So
I
let me
kid.
finish off here by talking about
Oh,
the
she's
largest
finishing
supercomputers
off.
in the world. The supercomputers used for the most advanced scientific research. We are very proud of our leadership in HPC. Today, the world's fastest supercomputer and the first to break the exaflop barrier actually resides at Oak Ridge National Labs and is powered by our AMD EPYC and Instinct technology. And actually, 75% of the world's top 20 most energy-efficient supercomputers are powered by AMD. Now, the
Nice.
next big challenge for the industry, it's about delivering the next step function of improvement in compute performance. That is processing even more data to enable the next generation of HPC and AI. To accomplish this, we've been
Skynet.
developing the world's first data center processor that combines a CPU and GPU on a single chip. Our Instinct MI300
Wait, the first wasn't Grace Mount doing something like this as well?
CPU, GPU, and memory into a single integrated design. What this allows
Oh,
us to
maybe they
do
didn't
is
do.
share
Did they do it with
system
memory? I think they did that with
for
it.
the memory and I/O, and it results in a significant increase in performance and efficiency.
But these are
as
cool.
well as it's much easier to program. MI300 combines our next generation CDNA 3 GPU architecture that's optimized for HPC and AI performance, as well as 24 Zen 4 cores. And to feed all those compute engines, we added 128 gigabytes of HBM3 memory.
So when can I get one of these in a
What we're
laptop?
doing here
That's
is
my
actually
question.
Extremely advanced technology. We're actually using 3D stacking to put multiple GPU and CPU chiplets on top of a base die, which connects the memory and the rest of the
Because
system.
that would be cool.
So let me show you one more chip tonight.
It's a big one, probably. He's chunky.
This is a big one, guys.
Yup.
I am super proud to show you MI300 for the very, very first time. This is actually the most complex chip we've ever built.
That's a
It has
beast of a
9
chip.
5-nanometer chiplets that are 3D stacked on top of 4 6-nanometer chiplets with significant HBM surrounding it. And it has more than 146 billion transistors.
Wow. That is a crazy massive chip. I want that in a laptop, though.
From a performance standpoint, on AI workloads, MI300 delivers 8 times more performance and 5 times better efficiency than our MI250X, which was already powering the world's fastest supercomputer. And let me tell you what this means. MI300 can train much larger AI models faster, at lower costs, and with less power. And just to put this in perspective, over the holidays, there's been a lot of talk about ChatGPT and what you can do with these large language models. What you probably didn't know is that it takes months to train on thousands of GPUs that consume millions of dollars of electricity. MI300 can reduce the time to train these models from months to weeks with dramatically lower energy costs. And more importantly, it can also support much, much larger models that can be used for even more advanced and more powerful AI services in the future. So I'm very happy to say MI300 is currently in the labs and will be sampling to customers shortly. And you can expect that we'll bring MI300 to market in the second half of this year for both HPC and AI solutions.
I'm going to put it in my laptop.
So it's been absolutely wonderful being here with you tonight, but it is time to wrap up. We
What,
showed you
already?
A ton of technology today,
I kid.
highlighting everything that we can do
It's
with
like nearly an hour and a
high-performance
half.
adaptive computing. Whether you're talking about mobile PCs or the best gaming processors or the next generation of AI, the way we look at it is we as an industry have to come together with our partners and with the ecosystem to really solve some of the world's most important challenges. I am so happy and honored to be in this industry. This is the best time to be in semiconductors. It's the best time to be in tech.
I don't know what the best time right now, but good.
Las Vegas, and thank you to everyone watching
Good stuff.
online. Have a great night.
X3D CPU is very nice. Very nice. I've got to say, yeah, those X3D CPUs, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. And the excitement is real. Yeah, that 7950 X3D, that's going to be pretty amazing. I cannot wait to see benchmarks on that. Very cool. Very cool. I am probably going to skip it though still. The 5950X. I can't justify changing it now, but I'm really happy that they're putting that X3D technology into the higher core count, and especially too like 5.7, 5.6 gigahertz versus that 5.0 gigahertz of the 7800 X3D. Very exciting stuff, guys. Very, very exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. And I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. So I gotta say the laptop CPUs are pretty interesting. Now it seems like everybody's putting the AI in. It's kind of cool that it's kind of interesting that AMD has decided to put the AI on their CPUs, while NVIDIA obviously doesn't have CPUs, so they've got it on their GPUs to achieve that. And I wonder if this is going to be a push for I guess Xe cores on Intel. They're going to probably be doing some sort of AI tech on those, and in the coming months, I would be surprised if they don't have something in the works for that. And if not, I think then it would basically force Intel to partner with NVIDIA to get some sort of AI processing capabilities on their in their platforms, so they can compete in regards to that. And again, maybe I'm just thinking like even like streaming stuff with like eye synchronization and following with the camera. But exciting stuff, very very cool stuff. And I just want to say thank you again for everybody who joined tonight. Robloxix, Virgo, and that pornography spamming robot that came in to the chat. Even thank you, no thank you to that. Robloxix, you yes. Virgo, you yes. So thanks again, guys, for stopping in, for hanging out during the stream. I hope it was informative and exciting for you guys. I know it kind of like lagged off in the end. It was like meh, whatever. But the space stuff was cool. Exciting things ahead, I think. Love to see some additional advances. I think it's really cool to be seeing AMD going, shot for shot with Intel nowadays with CPUs. So it'll be exciting. I feel bad for anybody who bought a 7000 series CPU, but hey, such is life in the technology sphere. Stuff gets outdated. Sometimes it gets outdated faster than others, but yeah, anybody who bought a 7950X, sorry, probably should have waited for the 7950X X3D. Be interesting to see if there's any sort of benefits with that in production and productivity benchmarks. So very cool to see if there's anything in that realm. But yeah, the 3D stacking for that is MI300. Yeah, the 3D stacking on the MI300 chiplet or sort of unit that they have, it's pretty cool. So I'm wondering if they could be stacking different types of processing units on top of each other, so they could have this AI engine sort of integrated in 3D V stacked CPUs in the future. So it could be on desktop as well. be very interesting. Although at some point they'll probably just say, no, it's going to be available in our GPUs, and you're going to probably be wanting a GPU if you're getting one of these higher end CPUs. So, but yeah, thanks again, guys. Again, if you liked the video, please hit like. If you haven't liked the video already, every like helps. Every like gives an angel their wings and makes me smile. It's more so for how it helps the video. You guys just being there in the chat is enough for my emotional well-being. It always makes me happy to see you guys there in the chat and to chat with you. So the likes don't really affect my emotional well-being. They're more for like, hey, it's good to help the video be popular, which is good too. But again, if it doesn't, well, whatever. But yes, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Still trying to claw my way up to 100 subscribers. Probably won't happen, but who knows, maybe. And if you want, share with people that you think might be interested. If I know it's a long stream, but if you want to get it to somebody else, then hey, you can probably get it to them quite a bit easier if you just timestamp it to the spot that you want to share with them. So, yeah. I will then see you guys on Friday. Still trying to decide on what the game stream will be. It will probably be some sort of last-minute decision. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care, and bye.